welcome back, gamers, and we're here again with some Pokemon Violet. And this time we're gonna rematch the Electric type gym real quick, and after this, the Water gym. Hey, there she is right now. Amara, your eyes are mine. God, my Electro Web. What's that? Iono. Hello. Ciao and bonjour. Wait, you're Jita. Okay, are you blind? You had like a good 10 seconds to look at me there. Say what? You just became a champion, you're already out helping Let Me Matter? Why are you just doing the gym test like yesterday? You're really kicking butt out there. Wait, so basically what you're telling me is that right now this is the perfect time for us to collab. I can see it now. I'll be more popular than ever. Hey, Glad, how you doing today? Okay, I'm picking up where we're putting down, Fronto. Since you're here to do the inspection for Jita, I'm gonna give you a show you'll never forget. I don't know about you, but I think it's about time we got down to it. What do you say? Yes. I'm doing quite well myself. Getting college assignments done, finally building up my dream career. Yes, here we go, off to Battleland. Now I'm starting off with a ground type. Watch her start off with a water type. You still playing Splatoon 3? Hey, Aaron is back as well. But hey, Clyde, you still playing Splatoon 3 as well? Because once I'm done with this playthrough, I'll get back to both Splatoon 3 and Xenoblade 3. I'm almost done with those two games anyways. And I got a whole host of new things I want to do, as I've stated before. Hello, ciao and bonjour. Welcome to the Iono Zone. It's me, Iono. Today's guest is our brand spanking newest champion, Stacy. You've gone viral among the gym leaders, Frendo. You're all we're talking about recently. Going very awesome, Aaron. I remember you gym test well. It was shocking. This gym's gonna trend like crazy. I can't wait to see those viewer numbers go up. Alright, here we go. Got the camera set up just how I like it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to get this battle started. We'll call this game Gym Leader Iono's battle like you've never seen before. And here we are against the electric type gym leader again, and you start off with a flying type. I forgot she does that. But this is a good opportunity. Time to put my serious face. Eyes wide open like Magma, so you don't miss a thing. Now, as I was saying, it's a perfect time for me to use Toxic Spikes. You know, I think her final Pokemon, yeah, her Miss Magius, has Levitate, so it won't be affected by this. Oh, that's no good. Actually, doesn't that power up its electric type moves? I'm a ground type, you can't hit me. Your Hurricane missed. That's why you don't use 70 accuracy moves. Thanks for the free Toxic Spikes. Okay, now hit him with a Poison Jab. That looks pretty powerful. I like that animation. Fun fact, actually, about Hurricane. The fact that Whimsicott can learn Hurricane made me think Whimsicott was a flying type back in Gen 5. Which is just pure grass in those games. Well, then again, I was also a 3rd grader at the time, so cut me some slack. Alright, your Kilowatt Roll is going down. This turn. Hit me again with one of them Hurricanes. Let's see that great animation once more. You're gone. And what are seriously the frame rate issues? Recently, actually, yesterday while I was at work, I was looking at reviews of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and man, or at least on Bulbapedia, but man, the reviews were looking real bad. Well, I was seeing like 2.9 out of 10, 3.8 out of 10. I think it's mostly just because of the performance issues this game has, and I don't blame people for thinking that. Well, this game would be probably one of the greatest Pokemon games ever, which is just more optimized. You can clearly tell it was rushed, and we've been seeing that rushness in Pokemon games since BDSP last year. Oh god, Grouper almost died. Oh yeah, the future Pokemon, got all 7 of them, and honestly I think I like the prehistoric ones a bit more. But yeah, those roboticized Pokemon kind of remind me of Sonic the Hedgehog. They've been roboticized, man. It's almost a little sad in some ways. Heck, some of their dex entries are kind of disturbing. If you look up Iron Jugulus's, in other words, the mechanical Hydreigon's Pokemon Scarlet dex entry, it states how a Hydreigon. Okay, I'll give you a few seconds to process this after I say it. You're probably gonna go for a Psychic Fangs again, but I'll give you guys a few seconds to process this. A Hydreigon in the future, I'm not saying this word for it either. A Hydreigon in the future fell in love with a robot, and they procreated. Do you realize how disturbing that is? Give you a second. Do you realize how disturbing that is? So you are telling me a Hydreigon somewhere in the future essentially fucked a you-know-what doll to create an Iron Jugulus. That is so disturbing, man. I can't be the only one who thinks that's a bit disturbing. Yeah, because I looked that up on, because after I've seen all the, futuristic Pokemon, just, to avoid spoilers and stuff, I did look up those dex entries on Cerebi. Yeah, it's just wrong. Who thought that dex entry was a good idea? I'm a grass type, your electric type moves ain't doing much to me. I mean, at least the prehistoric Pokemon are really cool. Roaring Moon easily is my favorite. Obviously because it's a prehistoric Salamence, and you already know how much I love Salamence. It does look like Metal Sonic. And heck, actually a fun fact. Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant are counterparts of each other, and they're both based on their respective Mega Evolutions. Roaring Moon obviously has some slight bases off Mega Salamence, and Iron Valiant has some slight... Oh, Electrode. Not Hisuian Electrode. Get that Hisuian Electrode out here. Which I know it's not, I get it. But still. Would have been cool if it was, actually, but it wouldn't make any sense either. And Iron Valiant is based on Mega Galate, and a little bit of Mega Gardevoir it looks like as well. And a crit. I mean, besides Roaring Moon, I think of the prehistoric ones, Brute Bonnet is my favorite. But, this dex entry for Brute Bonnet isn't as disturbing as the Iron Jugulus one. Hey, Stacy, quit hogging the limelight. Let me shine a bit, yo. Why do you... Okay. Well, what was I saying? Apparently, Iron Bonnet's dex entry is a lot less disturbing, arguably enough. Give me forth! Shiny a little light bulb. I'm the invention that leads to victory. No, you're not. That Brute Bonnet apparently has DNA of a dinosaur, so what would a mushroom and dinosaur fusion look like? It wouldn't look like Brute Bonnet, I'll tell you that. The ancient Amoongus. I mean, that's actually pretty cool, though. Dinosaur and mushroom DNA? Makes you wonder how it evolved to lose the dinosaur parts from going from a grass dark type to a grass poison type. Arguably, I think grass poison is... Arguably, I think grass poison is the better type combo. Just because at least Grass Poison doesn't have any quad weaknesses like Grass Dark does. And the mechanical Delibird actually pretty decent. Never thought I'd see the day where Delibird actually ends up being useful, even though it's essentially a slightly different Pokemon. Our brand's making newest champions, hot stuff. Alright, now with her out of the way, we're going after the Water type gym. Oh man, I'm not super happy about losing it now, but... Look at those viewer numbers! The Iono Zone's on a roll today! I'm a Cloud 9! No, Cloud 10, that doesn't exist. Having someone as popular as you on my stream was a great idea. I'm trying to, like, the internet's mad at me. We should collab like this regularly. Don't go up here on any other channels, though. I'm already on another channel, sorry. Alright, I don't know about you, but I'm done. Tell Leopard Matter what the situation was, okay? Your eyeballs are mine. Got my electro web. What was that? Also, that's an adorable smile. Oh, you know, I want to take a picture of this. Give me a second. I really like some of the waving animations. Just, that's definitely one of the pluses about this game. There's so much, like, all the characters have so much personality. Even the main character themselves. Do you remember when people were complaining how the Sun and Moon characters just had blank smiles? Yeah, at least that's one thing they fixed. Your apples are mine. Count my electro web. Was a hat Sid. I don't know, signing off. Alright, and that's the end of that. Also, is that Pokeball still sitting there? Yeah, it is. Yo, Game Freak, patch that out, dude. There's no reason there should be a placeholder Pokeball standing in the middle of the ground like that. Sometimes it's a normal Pokeball, sometimes it's a Great Ball, sometimes it's a Dusk Ball. It's weird. Again, this game would probably... Heck, if they... And also, I'm super disappointed about something. I tried to look up if there are any battle facilities in this game. Turns out, there isn't. I hope whatever DLC we get, there better be a battle facility attached to it. Pretty much after I'm done with the Pokedex in this game and I've caught every Pokemon and all that, I don't think I'm playing this game much outside of my Nuzlocke, probably. I mean, you already know my plans. I'm going straight to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee after this. Alright, we're going, or as my Nuzlocke, I mean, because you already know how I think about Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I mean, how they handled the story in this game is quite well. I'd say my favorite part of this game was when main character Nemona, Arvin, and Penny all team up to go down to Area Zero. It was just some nice character interactions. I mean, it's not as good as Tales of, Persona, or Xenoblade character interactions, but still, Pokemon's kind of, not rivaling them, but it was kind of similar to that, even if it was kind of short. I liked it. They should do something like that again. It kind of feels like what they tried to do with the X and Y rivals, and the Sun and Moon rivals, that they actually learned from those instances. It's great. Mostly from the X and Y rivals, though, because they sucked ass. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to know which one it is. A real-life creature, wedding a machine. That's just why. Who thought that shit was a good idea? That's essentially like a human, wedding a you-know-what doll. In Pokemon form. Like, come on, really? No one on the dev team thought that was disturbing? Well, then again, these are the same people who make a depressed water lizard, go from a depressed water lizard to an edgy teenage lizard to a sniper, and then a shooter guy. Again, who is making these decisions and clearly not thinking them through? Jeez, even if the concept is decently cool, it's just disturbing, man. And my feet are clipping through the floor again. Jeez, collision detection, man. I learned that from a book back in my senior year of high school. Come on, man. Collision detection, it's not hard. Alright, I don't think I'll be able to use toxic spikes for this fight, so I'm just gonna use my potions. I've got plenty of them. Because this entire team is water type, he even has a water psychic type on this team, so it's best to have Yescanada in here. Probably my only good counter to water types. Hey, step right up! Welcome to Cascarafa Gym. He has to be related to what I'm gonna call Crasher Wake. He kind of looks like him. Voltapalooza, look who it is. I was expecting someone else. Ha, I see. Miss Cheetah put you up to this, did she? She's lazy, that's why. It feels like just yesterday that you were out collecting your badges, and now look at you, already champion rank? You're like one who those fish Pokemon that completely change its shape and name as it evolves. A full life. What a great catch. So you're talking about Basket Legion, yep. And now this? Our promising up-and-comer here to test my abilities. Here. Hello, Chen5XR4. How you doing today? A promotion? Of my channel. Hold on. I'll get done reading this dialogue first before I continue reading that, if that's okay with you. Alright, don't worry. This is old man's used to facing harsh reviewers. Part of the restaurant business. Alright then. You ready to battle this old man and see if he's still fit to be called a gym leader? Guess what? You're not. Y'all fired him, kidding. That's what I like to hear. Right is the way. Or right this way. Yes, I remember that. I mean, that sounds like a great offer, Chin. I'll look into that offer, but in the meantime, if you'd like to, this is up to you. Please leave a follow, helps out the community that I'm trying to build. Anyhow, ever since you have thought of that choice seaweed from me, All my dishes using it have been big hits. Thanks to that, I guess it's not. Thanks for that. Guess it's no surprise you did so well. What would be unworthy of champion rank? Goodness gracious! But do you ever meet all kinds of people while doing this job? Yeah, I've seen people like yourself who run full speed ahead like a raging river, and plenty of people who settle down like a calm lake. We older folks tend to prefer the lateral course, but this old man himself finds it a bit dull. Rivers flow into the ocean, that water then climbs up into the clouds and becomes rain. I am Kofu, the torrent, ever changing just like water. Now come, see what I'm made of. I don't wanna. Hey, that's your choice, Aaron. Full power to you. Alright, Veloza. Good thing he starts out with a water psychic type. You might know an ice type move. Good ingredients, don't need to corrupt spices. Get ready for fresh, raw old Kofu. Oh man, Kofu, I mean. Alright, because you're likely to go for an ice type move, I'm just gonna home pause. I think I could take one. Also, does this thing have strong jaws? I don't think it does. Why would you use that? Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna get greedy and use it again. Oh yeah, in the sandstorm in battle. That's right. Alright, greedy time. Home claws again. Kinda wishing I had swords dance now, not gonna lie. Which I do have the TM, but I'm not teaching it. Alright, now it's time to sweep. Somebody hand me a broom. I'ma sweep this guy. Yeah, but this game, what was I saying before about this game's reviews? This game's reviews did not go very well. I mean, I'm hearing some positive things from YouTube videos on reviews of this game. Because there's a lot of good things to say about this game. It's just this game runs so poorly. And I don't care what other people say, oh, they're working on underpowered hardware. Yeah, all I have to do is gather you towards the Xenoblade games. If those games can run fine, and arguably those games are far larger and look far better than this, I think Pokemon can work just fine too, and they have a good amount of background activity. I think the games can work just fine. These games are just extremely rushed, at least in terms of its performance, because in terms of the game's content itself, it might be slightly undone since there's no battle facility in this game. You thanks Game Freak, one of my favorite parts to a Pokemon's post-game, and you threw that out the window. So pretty much once I'm done with this game, I ain't playing it again until we inevitably get DLC. Because that's one of the things that kept me coming back to Sword and Shield, at least till I got bored of it after Crown Tundra came out. And then didn't play the game for a good year and a half until I did my Nuzlocke. Yeah, he looked weird. Something about Crasher Wake's model in BDSP, dude, something was awful with his shoulders or something, dude. Like he was skipping, like screw leg day, he was skipping shoulder day. A lug trio. And then he has his Terra Corbominable. Lug trio is still funny. Yeah, bro. Yeah, he was real large compared to Lucas/Dawn. I mean, well, not most of the characters. But Crasher Wake's supposed to be a big wrestler, dude. Heck, there's actually the old, unused, whatchamacallit, designs. Oh, wait. Beating down the hatches and prepare for the storm. This is what makes battling exciting. This is actually unused, there's a beta design for Crasher Wake in the files of Diamond and Pearl. Probable terrestrialize, I think inside the crab trap, I say. Yeah, there's an unused design for Crasher Wake where he kind of has his mask more based on Swampert than his final design is. And I think he's got a shard on in that final design, in that beta design as well. I think I prefer that design, honestly. It just looks better than what we got. Yeah, what a light show, dude. And boom, you're gone. That was the sweepiest sweep I've ever swept. I mean, Provomitable's typing is cool, ice fighting, but did it really have to be the first ice fighting type? I mean, I should have probably been saying that since Gen 7, but whatever. What a refreshing loss. My mind's as clear as still water. Yeah, I'm not looking at that if it's that unsettling. You really put the pressure on. Guess I should have expected no less from someone with elaborate manners. Seal of approval. What a catch! The wildest currents, from better or worse, pull in everything around them and have really wild and drastic effects on the surroundings. That makes those friends of yours who stay by your side all the more important. Phew! Your youthful vigor got my motivation flowing up like a rising tide. Next time you see Miss Jada, tell her that old man Kofu is flowing and crashing more than ever. Don't forget to tell her, young friend, and you come back to see me again. Now you hear? Alright, you know what? I got a little bit of time before I have to go to slave labor. I'm gonna, whatchamacallit? You could probably take on Larry real quick. Why not? Let's see how fast we can beat him. And then the next episode, I'll take on the last 3 gym leaders. Yeah, made my decision. Let's do it. As soon as this loading screen ends. Alright, let's have Wade Duck in the front. Fly! Fly, oh bird. Birds of something. Here we go. Medale. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Chin, if you happen to still be in my comments, probably not. That seems like a bit of a scam thing. I'm gonna still look into that, though. Might not. If that's you telling me I have to pay for viewers or something, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's against the rules. I ain't doing that. Alright, and here comes everybody's favorite gym leader, Larry. God, dude, Larry's hilarious. Just, you know, like, Larry, what's wrong with you? It's time for a meeting with the boss, but seems I've got a visitor with no appointment instead. This is absolutely something that you do. No, I understand everything, I assure you. Oh, of course, it's no problem. Lumberbur isn't my boss, so I have to do what she says. No, you don't. Tell her to fuck off and go be her own boss. I know she's ordering students around. I see. So you're helping the boss free up some time to enter a tournament at the academy. Well, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. I'd never let myself get roped in like that. Well, let's knock this task off our list then. No use wasting time, shall we? Let's head to the treasure eatery then. I'm so bored just standing here. I've been standing here for 25 days. Just waiting for you to get over here. I miss my wife, who clearly doesn't respect me and is about to divorce me, because I don't know what to do when dating. I mean, what? You already faced me during the elite test, so I doubt this will leave much of an impression on you. In any case, let's get started, shall we? My feet are clipping through the floor. I'll be facing you in my role as a gym leader, so I'm going to use my regular team. They all belong to the normal type. Normal as in plain, average, and remarkable, run of the mill. I'm pretty fond of them, you know. They suit me perfectly. I'm about as ordinary as you can get. People, Pokemon, there's no need to overcomplicate things. Nowadays, people only seem to want a shock factor. Something weird, something bizarre. At the point in time of the day, though, nothing beats the relief of coming home, even after a fun vacation. When all said and done, simplicity is strongest. Embor is the best of the 3 of them. Y'all really need to stop shitting on Embor, man. Embor's awesome. Alright, Wade Duck. The boss takes some getting used to, you know. You got your work cut out for you. Alright, this thing's dead. Bye-bye. I mean, hey, he just looks bored and miserable. You just gotta think of a bored and miserable sounding voice. That kind of makes him sound similar to how Nanu sounds in Pokemon Masters, but even more bored sounding. And I should think of a good Nanu voice when I'm inevitably playing Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, if I can find a good emulator. What I'm thinking about doing for the 3DS Pokemon games, because I don't want to mess up my old save files from like middle school and high school, on my current 3DS with my copies of the Gen 6, 7 games. So either I'm going to buy a whole separate 2DS with the copies of the games that I didn't originally have, which would be X, Omega Ruby, Sun, and Ultra Sun, or just get emulators of those games on this PC. I'm trying to figure that out. Just so I don't mess around with my old save files so I can do those Nuzlocks. More reasons why Pokemon games should have multiple save files, which, because of how the Switch works, that's essentially true now. Not fully, but essentially true now. That's a Beyblade, man. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh no, Wade Duck is dead. Well, sorry, Wade. And there's a reason why he was afraid. Haha! You died. Okay, that looks so weird. Both the experience get and the Pokemon switching things, just there's no reason for that to be there. Dude, Dunsparce. Should be normal dragon type, but nope. This is our Dunsparce evolution we've been waiting years for, just an extra segment. Riveting. Glaive Rush. Well, yes, it is in a normal playthrough of both Black and White and Black and White 2. Because firefighting is very good. You're just playing strong, aren't you? And I always output my best results when it's crunch time. I put that on my resume, but I failed so many job interviews. My life is screwed, aren't it? I at least have the best bird Pokemon, what do you think? Yes, I do. Oh, blast, I'm using Choice Band, that's right. I forgot about that. Time to show you what we can really do. Same good work as always, please. I mean, MJTV is very right. Embor is very good for main playthroughs. Y'all really don't like Embor just because he's the third firefighting type starter in a row. He can be the third one. Technically, in my opinion, Incineroar and Incinerate should have been firefighting. I mean, seriously, look at them. They could easily be fighting type. Uh-oh. Alright, this Glaive Rush hits, you're dead. Goodbye. Seriously, that's just Godzilla's... Okay, did you see him spinning? I don't think that was supposed to happen. That's literally just Godzilla's back attack. We all thought Tyranitar was based on Godzilla. This thing's straight up just Godzilla, but icy. Good thing there's no such thing as Frosty Godzilla. Or else they'd straight up be copyright now here. A third serving in defeat, huh? Man, I'm never getting that promotion. My kids are gonna hate me, my wife's gonna divorce me. Oh my god. I'm having the worst day of my life. You're a bit too much for an average Joe like me to handle. But I think I understand now why I was told to use flying types when I battled as a member of the Elite Four, I mean. Because normal flying is the most commonly paired dual typing ever, that's why I looked it up according to Bulbapedia. There's scenery you'll never even notice if you stick too flat, well trodden paths. It'll do me good to admire talent that soars as high as yours from time to time. Well, if the boss says I should do so, I'll do so. She won't catch me doing it for fun, though. In any case, I've been strictly told to cut down on my overtime hours, so I'll call it a day. Dude, you need the time you need for yourself. Do it because you want to, not because some dick-looking boss says so. Yeah, I said it, dick-looking. I can't wait to be self-employed, man. Fuck these bosses. Also, fuck that Pokeball sitting in front of the doorstep. Seriously, Game Freak, it's right there. Fix it. I really hope when I'm running my own game dev company in the future they don't do shit like that. They're getting fired instantly if I were to see that. Again, this is why game development needs time, dude. Like, you can't be rushing these things. You have time to get a quality product out. Yeah, I know Pokemon's the highest grossing media franchise of all time, but that's no excuse. You'd get more money if you took your time. But wait, because it's Pokemon, we don't gotta put effort into this no more, right? Right. Now, Incineroar's a wrestler, but yeah. It's a dark type because it's one of those heal wrestlers. You know, wrestlers that do dirty tactics to win. Ember, I think, is a wrestler pig specifically. More so. A lot of people argue Ember should have been fire ground. I kind of see it, but I swear I think people are always saying that just because, oh my god, another firefighting type starter. Oh, calm down. Blaziken and Infernape were awesome. And so was Ember. Just as awesome as those two. Fight me! Fight me, you firefighting type haters! Fight me! Alright, we're gonna go up to this gym and we'll end things off right here. I'm just getting my team ready for the next episode. And I've been doing some max raid battles off screen as well. So there's that. And I got myself a Slowking and a few other Pokemon I was missing. Let me just save, because I gotta get going. I've literally got to leave in like 25 minutes. But anyways, that'll be it for today. And we'll be back out there later today or tomorrow for the last few gyms. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching this edition of my Pokemon Vital playthrough. If you enjoyed this and y'all want to see more, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow so you support the channels. And if you happen to be on YouTube, click one of the videos you see on screen right now and the bell button for more. And special thanks to Aaron and Claude for joining me once again. And Chen5XR4 for commenting about the promotion. I'll take a look at it when I have a little time. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and see you next time. Incineroar can eat an Ember? Have you ever seen a cat trying to eat a pig? I don't know. You know what? Next time you come back on here, we can talk about that again. Anyways, we'll take on the Ghost, Ice, and Psychic type gyms in the next episode. See ya all then.